Hey guys, D1sco here, and sorry for the terrible camera angle for just the next couple of videos. I somehow forgot some of my equipment, so I'm having to improvise, and I know I'm probably gonna get some complaints for just how this video is recorded. So I wanted to get that out of the way, just explain that I don't have all my stuff that I usually have. I don't really know what happened. I guess I just forgot some of it. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that since I know I'm probably going to get some complaints for it. But anyways, today I'm reacting to the stats for September, the Dead by Daylight stats for September 2024. Now these stats will be coming, this video will be coming out in October. I'm currently filming this like quite a number of, like almost a week after this posted. So it's still September for me as of recording this. But I wanted to get this out. I have a couple videos that I want to do, Dead by Daylight related, not Dead by Daylight related. So I was just like, oh, fortunately, again, I don't have part of my equipment, but let's do this. So it starts off with our boy the Lich, who so I guess June 19th to July 7th, the Lich's kill rate was 66%, user rate 3%, 10 Flight of the Damned used per match, 6 Fly used per match, 4 Mage Hand used per match, and 8 Dispelling Sphere used per match. So most people are using Flight of the Damned to machine the skeletons. Poor Misguided Wanderers may have come face to face with the Lich in his debut once. We gather data on how often each of his 4 powers are used in an average match. So dice roll, again from June 19th to July 7th, average number of special items found 0.76, average number of magic items found 6.01, average number of regular items found 1.06, average number of mimic escapes, and it just says in parentheses, ouch, 0.42. Let's roll. We also pulled data on the average results of dice rolls when facing the Lich. Are you luckier than this, or have you become very familiar with mimics? I have yet to actually face him in a match, so just because not that many people play as Vecna anymore. I don't really know why, but tomes from April 1st to July 7th, average number of dual totems cleansed per match 0.51. I feel like that used to be a thing more often where you would cleanse tomes because I feel like Noed was used a lot more back in the day, but they did nerf it at one point, and now Noed is like rarely if ever used. Like it's still good, but it's like people don't seem to use it as much. And I wonder if that's part of why people aren't really cleansing dual totems maybe as much, or at least as much in my experience with the game. Average number of hex totems cleansed per match is 0.82. Now I find that interesting because not every player uses hex totems or boons. Randomly just kidding. But when they are used, I try to be someone who will cleanse hex totems because it helps out my team. It helps us out a lot. But I have noticed in quite a number of games of mine, since I've been playing again to finish the current Rift and whatnot. Well, the Rift will be long over, but current Rift in September, at least when this came out, the stats. I've noticed a lot of players, in my experience at least, don't really cleanse them or bother to, and it's just really interesting. Average number of totems blessed per match, 1.08. That surprises me because I almost never see boons anymore. once in a great moon I'll see a boon, but almost all the time I never see one. So that statistic really surprises me that they're used more, that totems are blessed more than hex totems are cleansed or dual totems are cleansed. I find that interesting. Map was the most totems cleansed is Eerie of Crows, which is definitely interesting. I don't know exactly what that says, but like just in the sense of I don't know exactly why that is, but that's definitely interesting. Map was the least totem cleansed is Grim Pantry, which is also interesting to me. If it glows, it goes. We track down how often totems are cleansed and blessed, as well as which maps are the most and least cleansing. Note, Hex and Boon data only includes matches where the appropriate perk type was used. And that makes sense. Until next time, the Dead by Daylight team. It's always interesting seeing these stats because I feel like we almost never think about this. Think about stats until they post them. Like as a little example, I posted a video on some stats. I don't even, like months ago, and it was talking about the Nemesis zombies. And I remember someone who I like, someone who's I don't think is this. Someone left the comment basically just being like thinking that was too high, thinking that was just too high because of basically just being like thinking that it should be lower, basically, or basically that they were just surprised how high it was. I think that I remember something along the lines of "There's no way it's that high." Anyways, I left a reply. It wasn't very good, but I left a reply just kind of saying that it's just a average of like all the matches. You know what I mean? Because that's really all these. Because the stats are definitely they're mostly just averages. They just average everything out. I mean, you'd have to average everything out because there's so many like variables and whatnot. It's all over the place if you don't. So, anyways, I left that comment, and then someone else left a another individual left a comment. I think just giving more context for the stat or something like that, or just talking about a little bit more. Than they had a very little discussion, and it was interesting. But yeah, so I definitely always enjoy looking at these because it's just kind of interesting to see everything in like a stat form because you don't always think about some of these things. So it's nice seeing like numbers just to kind of get an idea. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the algorithmic garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I will see you guys next video. Bye.